Hey everyone, welcome to the video. And today we have Bhuvnesh with us. He contributed to Gsoc Django project in 23, and we will be asking you some questions: what to prepare for Gsoc, how to prepare for it, where to start, contributed, where you can ask questions and discussions, what happen, all the communication channels, and how you can learn. Gsoc is on the way right now. Bhunesh, where the Gsoc announced? Late November or just early December?
Last year it was announced like around November, late November.
November. Okay.
Uh,
So
but I'm not sure about this year, but it will be there definitely.
okay. So yeah, like this is the November month, and GSOC will be announced soon. So if you're thinking to start with the GSOC, so this is the right time. You can prepare and you can start with it. And today we are focusing on the lot of questions that people have. Where to start, how all those things, how to prepare for the that proposal and how to approach to the people, community maintainers, project maintainers through the GitHub and all those stuff. So yeah, we can start. So Bhunesh, very straightforward question, right? Assume right now I have little bit of Python knowledge and uh, I want to start to contribute to the GSOC. So what are the steps I should follow step by step? Like what things that I should learn and how to prepare, which projects or community I should join, and after joining, what should I do? How to communicate? How to ask good questions? And yeah, you can give me a step by step guide.
Uh, okay, so first of all, thank you for inviting me. And if what I believe is when you start contributing, you don't need to learn everything from one side. What you can do is instead you can learn about the particular project you are contributing to, and then you can dive deeper into the tech stack and all those things while contributing to an organization, right? So as I said, you have little knowledge of Python. So what you can do is you can go to the website gshock websites, and there are many other websites like goodfirstissue.dev and all those things. So you can directly search Python, and you will get all the repositories which are like all the organizations which are using Python in their tech stack, right? And then what you can do is you can pick up any organization and like as per your interest, and then you can visit their like GitHub and all those things, and you can study about their project. Like you should have a basic idea of what they are doing, and what is the main focus, what is their main focus on, and then you can like go to their issues section, and you can join their community. Like almost every organization has their community, and the communities obviously help you a lot of in lot of things like contributing. Like whenever you start contributing to an organization, you can always ask anyone in the community like I'm getting stuck at here and all those things, and they'll help you out. So like you pick an organization, and then you go to the issues section, and then like if you are a beginner, obviously I would say to pick a good first issues, and like when you pick a good first issue, it's not necessary that you will solve it only, but you have to give it time. Like if you are a beginner, you have to give it a lot of time. Initially it takes a lot of time to contribute to any open source project, but it gets easier as you start contributing. So like most of the people fail at the first step only. Like they feel like it's like a waste of time. They feel it's a waste of time, but that's the main step that most people miss. So like when you contribute in one or two issues, then it gets easier with time, and then you start enjoying it. So that's how you can start contributing.
Okay. And I want to a little bit to know about your journey, like how you started, what thing that you learned, and one more thing, like uh, which level of knowledge you have when you started. Just like beginner level, you learn some about Python, some frameworks, like you contributed to Django. So before contributing, you know about Django, and which level of knowledge, intermediate, basic, how you started, and the level of knowledge.
Okay, so like when I started, like I had plans to contribute to Gsoc and open source from around first year, but like I didn't have skills and motivation and all those things. Like I said, it feels like when you contribute, it feels like a waste of time. So similar happened to me. So like I couldn't start to contribute, and there was a lot of college things and all those things. And like when I started contributing finally, then it was around September 2022, and I had a basic knowledge of Python, like not too deep and not everything. I didn't know everything, and for Django, I made a basic project, and I knew what is Django and what we can do with Django and all those things. But the main thing is that it's always better to have someone who has contributed to that organization.
Okay.
It's better because they can help you, they can guide you the best, right? So I contacted one of the senior of like one of my senior, not from my college, from other college, and he told me that how should I set up the project and how should I solve the issue and all those things. And yeah, then I started contributing, and in first month only, like I had around 3 to 4 PRs merged into Django. It was like easy PRs, but they made a lot of impact on
These
me.
are code.
Like
These are code PRs or
yeah,
some type. Acha, okay.
yeah,
Code.
code PR only.
Okay.
So it had a lot of it gave me a lot of confidence. So that was the main thing. And then I felt like it was kind of interesting. So that was the driving force, and which made me contribute more and more into Django.
Okay. So like you have a
Yeah.
basic level of knowledge of Python and
Django.
Django, and you have
Yeah.
built a small project. Like
Yeah.
which project? It's a web application or
Yeah, it was a web application, like it was complete front end and back end both.
okay. So you build a full stack
Yeah.
application, not in depth.
Mm.
It's like small application you
No.
build, and you get an idea
Yeah.
what you can build with the Django,
Yeah.
and then you
Yeah.
contacted to someone not from your college but other person
Mhm.
senior, and you take help from them, and you set up all the projects, and that's how you started.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the important thing in a GSOC, the proposal thing,
Mhm.
when the GSOC announced and you contributed to the Django organization, how the proposal you prepare, and what are the things that beginners, not beginners, but the people who are looking to contribute to project, what are the thing that they have to keep in mind before creating that proposal? Tell us about that.
Okay, so I would say like it depends upon organization to organization, because like some organizations are very active, and like there are many people to look into proposals and all those things. Uh, but there are some organizations which doesn't have a very big team, and there are people who are working like full time and all those things. So it becomes like difficult for them to review all the proposals. So what they do is they like notice who is contributing to their organization for a like for a fixed period of time, like not fixed, I would say for previous some of the months and weeks. So So this is very important because the maintainers and the organization members get to know you. Like they know what you are capable of. When you start contributing beforehand, they know what you are capable of. So like how I created proposal, it was like I knew about the issue and I had a solution in mind. And as per the solution, like I created proposal.
And one thing to add, like all the template of proposals are already available to the organization profile on Gsoc website,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
So we have to just edit that template and what are the things that they mentioned, we have to fill that.
Uh, like not all the organizations have template, but you can pick the previous year's proposal and then create on the basis of that. But like I wouldn't say that just like don't just rely on contributing. Make a good proposal also. That like you don't know they might see your proposal, right? I would say that.
Okay. And what are the next step after submitting a proposal? Like you will get the email that your proposal is accepted. So what are the next steps will be them? Just you have to sit for interview like something, or they will simply guide. What are the next
Uh,
steps?
no, like when your proposal is accepted, then you have like a community bonding period
Okay.
in which like you interact with the mentors and they might give you some small tasks so that you understand the issue and the code base in a little depth and it become easier for you to write the code. So that's what we do in community bonding period. Again, it depends upon organization to organization. Some might prefer like interaction more and less task specific things. But in Django, like I'm not sure if I'm allowed to tell that, but
Yeah.
like I was given two small tasks to do.
Okay. And when you interact with the senior developers and all the communications are happening, what they expect from you as a beginner or just start with the project? Just like they ask you to your background, like how much technical knowledge that you have.
Uh, no, actually, they don't really care about how technical background you have. They already have seen your work, so
Yeah.
you don't need any technical background because you should know about their organization, their repository, their code base. So technical background doesn't matter.
Okay. And for beginners, if people don't know, you have to join the email list. If I'm not wrong, to the
Uh,
GSOC email list to ask questions to the GSOC official community. You
uh,
join.
yeah, I mean they add you like the Gsoc members, like the organization, they add you in a list, I guess. They
Okay.
also have a server. I don't remember exactly, but I remember they have a server, the Discord server. But I'm not 100% sure about the email list.
Okay.
Yeah,
So like you already completed your GSOC 23, right?
right.
So so tell me like from your experience, you are in which year you are studying right now?
I'm in fourth year.
Okay, you're in fourth year. So someone who is from second or third year who same
Mhm,
have the knowledge of Python and just exploring all the tech stack.
mhm.
So can he or she can contribute to GSOC, or you should be uh give someone advice to definitely have to contribute to GSOC. At least you have to try. Maybe you are select or not select, but at least you have to try.
Yeah, I mean, they should try, definitely. It doesn't matter if they get selected or not, they'll have experience. Uh, Although, like, when I contribute, like, when I applied for G-Shock. It was my first time, but even if you are not selected, you can try next year. Definitely, you get a lot of idea about the organization, how they work, and obviously your contributions will count. If not this year, then next year they will count. So everyone should try definitely, and like they shouldn't think like, oh, I'm not selected, what will I do? And no, that's not the matter. Your contributions also matter. It's not just the G-Shock. You can obviously like whenever your any of your PR get merged or something, like you can obviously post it on like LinkedIn and Twitter to show like what work you have done. Not just the G-Shock. You can post it in the community, and the people get to know that yeah, this he or she is like a really good contributor, and yeah.
So, like from your experience, I just want to know, it's easy to get in GSOC or complete the whole process of GSOC, or it's little bit tricky. Just like what you feel after completing that. So like you have a basic idea and you uh, did the 4 or 3 PR merge, then you submit a proposal. You're selected. You did all the tasks. So from your experience, what you experience, like it's easy to get in GSOC or it's little bit of some tricky part.
uh, I would say it's easy to get in G-Shock, but it's not easy to get in like some organizations.
Okay.
It's not like it's organization. It depends upon the organization, right? Because like organizations like Django have a very difficult issues, and they take a lot of time, and like it's difficult overall. And there are some organizations whose issues are not that difficult. Like you can understand and solve them in around one week or so. Like it depends upon person to person also. But like if you are contributing, like if you start contributing for like around 1 year before G-Shock, like as soon as like G-Shock, like if I want to contribute to G-Shock 24, then if I start around May or June, then it's like there are very high chances that you get selected because you get noticed by the maintainers and organization members. So it's not really difficult to get into G-Shock, but yeah, definitely everyone should give it a try at least.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
So yeah, like everyone should, at least you should try to just submit a new proposal and creating some PR or just setting up the whole project on your local machine. You will definitely feel that confident that you're able to set up that particular project, will installing all the dependency packages and all the setup file. Uh, it's not matter you will selected or not selected, but you will get some idea how to work on real projects.
yeah,
So yeah, that's
yes.
a great that you should everyone should try. And after completing the GSOC, what are the perks and benefits that you get as a contributor?
Okay, so after contributing to G-Shock, like the main thing is networking. You get to network with a lot of people, and you get to know a lot of people in the community, like in the organization also. You get connections with many people. Some organizations might invite you to join their organization as a like maintainer or something. So the first part is networking, obviously, and the second part is obviously if you are a G-Shocker, it's like a tag of G-Shock, right? So
Yeah,
uh, you get like more opportunities than a normal person in job internships, I would say. You are approached by co-founders and other employees and members and
startups and
vice president. Yeah, so it's an advantage overall, I would say. Uh, yeah, that's it.
after networking, is there any other benefit that you get?
Okay, so like if you get when you get to network with a lot of people, it's always beneficial. Like when you work on a project, when you're working on a project and you get stuck on something, you can ask like anyone in your network, and they are like working and experienced professionals, so they will help you. They will help you out. So that's the main advantage. And like you can obviously, like if you want to do some startup or something, and if you can approach them, you can ask for guidance from them. And like if they are ready, you can take them in your team also. So these are the advantages for the like with the
and
connections.
and we also get some amount of money from community. Like I believe it's to $300 or like how and I
No,
more,
not
more
not from
than
the community, not from the community. Like it's
okay,
from the Google Summer of Code only.
okay,
Like it depends upon the like project size. Like there are two types of projects, medium and hard. And you get $1,500 for medium projects, and $3,000 for hard projects in India. Like it depends upon the countries, right? Yeah,
okay. So it's more than 1 lakh medium or uh the
more
basic
than
project
2 lakh.
included more than 2 lakhs.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Django comes in which level, like mid level or
Okay,
is it
Django, like most of the issues of Django are hard.
okay?
There are some of the medium issues, but even they are difficult to solve at like for a beginner level, I would say. If you're contributing to Django for 1 year or around 6 months, and then it becomes easier for you. But again, it takes time. Like in
Okay.
Django issues, it takes time.
Yeah, and there are two basic questions. Uh,
Mhm.
can I submit two proposals, different organizations
Yeah, yeah. You can submit like multiple proposals in Django, but like only one is
will
selected.
be
Like you have to
okay.
choose.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have to choose. Okay, and you feel the competitions like right now it's November and when it started and Gsoc will announce, a lot of people start joining to the community, asking mentors questions.
Mhm,
Hey, I want to contribute. I want to
mhm,
be a part of your Gsoc 24 and a
mhm.
lot of things. So you feel the that crowd came and everyone people that want to contribute due to the Gsoc and how you overcome and how to stand out from that.
Okay, so like competition is everywhere, I would say. Like,
Yeah.
and mostly, I would say mostly Indians are there. So,
Okay.
uh, competition for competition, I would say start contributing early. Like that's the I would say that would be a key point in your selection. Starting early, like there are 10 contributors, and you started before all of them, so you will have a more idea than them. But obviously, it depends upon person to person. Like there might be someone who is a working professional, then he will be good in coding, like better than you. But again, you have to try, right? They are like they select multiple proposals, so you can try in some other issue, or you can for to be on a safer side, you can like uh, put proposal in two organizations. So that will be some like that are some tricks
Okay.
to overcome the competition.
Yeah, yeah. Like that you mentioned one thing. Just like correct me if I'm wrong. You mentioned
Mhm,
that they accept the multiple proposals. Like
mhm,
so in Django, you are a part of their contribution of 23 team. So
mhm.
apart from you, there are other student also accepted for the same project. Just like Django accept 3 or 4 students for contributing 23. Is that right?
Yes, like actually, there was one more student with me,
Yeah, it
but
depends. It
uh,
depends project to project how many the positions that they have.
yeah, actually, it depends upon the projects as well as maintainers. Like there should be maintainers available to guide them. So it depends upon that.
Okay. That's the thing. So you like you are not alone. Like if you're thinking, just you will accept it, and no one will there to help you. So nothing is like that. We have like the community have different students from your same level. So if you're stuck somewhere, you can talk to them, you can take help from them, and maintainers are always there to help, right?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But like,
Okay.
don't expect spoon feeding from anyone. Like,
Okay.
you should believe in yourself. You should have your own skills. You have to work hard. Like, don't believe that anyone would help. Like, first try everything, Google, ChatGPT, to solve any issue, and then if like you get help from nowhere, then you should ask from the community.
Yeah. Like try your best, try to figure out your own thing
Yeah.
from everywhere, from Stack
Hmm.
Overflow, ChatGPT, Google,
Hmm.
whatever that you
Hmm.
use, try to figure out your own
Hmm.
thing. And at the last, the
Yes.
bottom of the level, you think like this is not my thing. I'm not able to figure out that. So then you can ask to the maintainer or whatever,
Yeah.
what of the people.
Definitely.
Okay. So yeah, that's the all basic thing that I want to ask. And next, share about your journey little bit to people. Uh, how when you start contributing? Start
Uh,
of January, August, or you start with November?
to Django or
Ah,
like open source organizations like other included as well.
yeah, both. You can start with both.
Okay, so like I started like I don't remember the first organization exactly, but I started around April or May. I contributed to a very basic issue in
One more thing
uh,
that I want to add: fixing typos
mm,
and correcting the all the readme file will help
mm.
to get opportunities.
uh, it won't help for opportunities, but it will help you to gain confidence.
Okay.
Yeah, like obviously, like you just don't get issues to fix readme in Gsoc, right? So
Yeah.
what it will do is it will help you again confidence that okay, your PRs are getting merged. Now you should try some little difficult issue. So yeah, that is.
Yeah, and I have some friends who are designer, technical writers, and like they write some content. So for
Mm-hmm,
technical writers, I have also experience to contributing to open source. I will simplify for those people. If you're a technical writer, you can fix typos from README, but you are not limited to README file. Every community have the documentation page. You can go there, you
mm-hmm,
can read if you found some bug. So you can check out the GitHub page, particular MD file, and you can whatever the changes that you want, you can
mm-hmm,
submit a PR. But what about designers?
mm-hmm,
You have idea like if I am a UI UX designer, how I can contribute to
mm-hmm.
open source.
Uh, I don't really have idea about designers. I don't think like there are any repositories for designers. Like because
Okay,
whenever there is a project, the design is like kept private. Like they don't publish the designs. But like I'm not 100% sure.
okay. So maybe yeah, if you're a designer, you have to search for this question. Where we are able to fix or not. I'm a this question is not the first time. I got this question multiple times, but I believe there are some repositories who are maybe open PR can someone can redesign this particular component or something. So you have to check that if you're a designer. But yeah, if you're a developer, open source is for you and
Yeah.
you can contribute to that. And GSOC, everyone should at least create a proposal and try to submit. Don't worry about the selection or not and all those stuff, how hard and how easy it is. Once you selected, you have a lot of people to help you. So you have to hard work yourself. You will figure out, but at least you have to create proposal and submit to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, thanks Bhunesh. That's it. And thanks for
Uh,
joining us and clearing our questions. Really appreciate the time that you shared. And thanks, man.
Thank you so much.